God sent me on an errand to redemption camp. My work with Christ has been a very interesting, filled with adventures, difficulties, ups and downs. But the best part of it is, in every challenge, God comes through. Okay, God comes through. Something happened recently that I want to share, and it really hurt my soul. Before now, I was in the world, doing the worldly things, name them. Okay, somehow I bumped into Christ, and I made a U-turn. And he said, Amaka, I want you to be an Israel for me. I was like, I can't be an Israel. I mean, I'm the last person you should ask or give the responsibility to be a Israel. How? Can't you see Brother Emma? Can't you see Sister Jane? Can't you see Sister Peace? They are better off. I can't do such. Please, I can't. I'm just the wrong person for this. I'm the wrong person for this. I mean, you look at me. Do you know I'm coming from God? Do you know what I've done? Do you know the life I've lived? I'm not just the right person for this assignment. I can't be. I mean, come on, look around. That's what I kept telling him. But God is God. He always has his way. My sister Amaka, this is your assignment. I dragged. It was difficult to yield. I dragged it because I have my own thing. I grew up in business and I love business. So I don't know those keys. I don't know those tones. All those the languages in singing. I mean, high note, low note. I don't know those stuffs. Please, I'm just the wrong person. I know I love singing and dancing. But let me just be in the background and be singing and shouting and dancing. That's just me. So it's just a passion, just something I like doing. But if you keep singing and you keep business, I will always pick business. I've always loved business all my life. I grew in it. Okay. But he said, no more business. I need to sing. I gave him one leg here, one leg there, still doing my business. I wasn't fully focused until 2023. Business started declining rapidly, like it was now asking me to do some stuff, which I was still share. And then I want to narrow it down to where I'm going to this morning. Was to launch my album last year, July. Yes, I have church I attend. And then I met my pastor. I told God, I can't launch this album. Where is the money? You've crumbled everything. I can't launch this album. Amaka, launch the album. I ran to my pastor. I said, Pastor, please, see. I didn't tell him launching. I wanted, let it be that the Spirit is confirming what he told me. And he said, Amaka, you have to launch the album. I said, I don't hear when. I said, Daddy, I can't launch this album. Where is he? Do you know what is launching an album? He said, you can. God, who has called you to do it, will help you. I left his office that day. I ran to Daddy Ben Maji's office of the fellowship. I said, Daddy, I said, no, Daddy, look, we'll just do it like this. No announcement, no big show, just quiet, silent. Maka just needs an album. I'm calling her out, pray for her, and then let her go. I don't want any show, please. He said, no, you have to launch it. There's no way. How do you tell people? How do we do hear your song? It is not your song, it is a song that God has given you. How would they want to know about it? This, I said, Daddy, please, is there no way around it? He said, there's no way, you have to launch. Hey. I said, God, how do I launch? You've crumpled my businesses. You've practically, me that can do 2, 3, 4, 5 businesses at a go. He practically crumpled it. In fact, the punishment, another day, I'll tell you guys. And then I got home. I said, fine, you want me to launch an album? Oh yeah, now. I started writing a list of the stuff I need. And I showed it to him. I said, this is it, 207,000 naira. He said, I said, is there anything I'm missing? He said, call this person. So I called one of my daddies. And I said, Daddy, please, into the ministry, to the music ministry. I said, So he started guiding me, telling me things to do, what to do, what not to do. Do this. I said, okay, thank you, sir. I went to Pastor George. I said, Daddy, he said, launching. What do I do? I said, okay, do this. I said, okay, thank you, sir. But in all of this now, there was nobody who was going to guide me, who was like going to work with me through it all. Understand? They just told me, do this. But you should have like a friend, a partner that will say, okay, you do this while I go for this, you do this, will you do the other one? How far have you checked on this? Okay, let's compare and contrast. Stuff, somebody like we could just put heads together. Okay. And then Pastor George said, is there anybody you are close to in the church? And I was like, that pastor in that church. God have mercy. And I said, yes, I'm close to one mommy. He said, which mommy? I said, Mommy Obidoro. He said, Mommy Obidoro. Said, that she's a good woman. Can I work with her? Because I need somebody that will work with that will help me and direct me, because you can't do that. You understand? Because Sadiq can't do that too. So I said, okay, sir. So I met Mommy Obidoro. I don't know Mommy from anywhere. The reason is that we sit in the front row of the church. We're always in the front row of the church. So as we're sitting in the front row of the church, we started greeting, started talking, exchanging pleasantries. That was how I got to know Mommy. So anytime she come and say, hug her, Mommy, good morning, ma, how are you doing? Those pleasantries. And then when the judge said, meet her, I said, okay. I said, I want to come and see you. He said, okay, no problem. I said, no problem, I just want to come and see you. She said, okay. And then she described the house. I went to the house. When I got to the house, and I said, Mommy, this is what brought me, this is what brought me. She said, there's not a big deal now. This is something I should just tell her in the church. I shouldn't have walked all the way down here now. Now in the church, they will have just discussed this thing and, come to terms. And I shouldn't have bothered coming to the house. I said, no, Mommy, no problem. I love the way I came to the house. And that's how this man held me by the hand and followed me through. Followed me. Do you know what is followed me? Have you done this? Have you done that? Have you checked on this? Okay, let me check on this. Okay, let me call this person. Have this person supported you? Have you sent a letter to this person? Okay, let me. Mommy doesn't know me from anywhere. We're not of the same tribe. She doesn't know where I'm coming from. She doesn't know if I'm a born again or just a churchgoer. She doesn't just want to know who you are. She extended this hand of help that I've never seen. And I was like, how can a woman who doesn't know me, even, oh God have mercy, even the people that I know in the church, even in my neighborhood, people that I trusted, I felt, this person is my person, this person is almost, they fall my hand. Like they fall my hand big time. But people that I didn't expect, like I saw love in strange places. See that the life was at the venue, always calling, checking up. See Brother Blessing, he was there. Like, see Mommy Princess, she was like, okay, Amaka, how much do you need? Okay, who do we call next? See this one failed us. Oh my God. And these were people that I don't have anything like attachment to. We're just, God, we're just high. No attachment, no closeness like that. But I just, when people that were around me that I put my trust in all failed me, and I was like, what do I do, God? Please help me. He said, to show you that he's in charge, to show you that this is his assignment, this is his work, and he's not going to let it flop. Okay, reach out to this person, reach out to this person, reach out to this person. And I discovered when I reached out to these people that he asked me to reach out, they came through for me. How many of them? Just maybe 4 or 5 persons like that. But what made Mommy Bidoro's case special was, Mommy was calling people on my behalf. Mommy was sanctioning people on my behalf.